All right, everybody get a Good Morning Maryland clip in. She came up here to hide, so I gotta put her in the carrier now, or else she's gonna find another hiding spot. 4 a.m. All right, if I can't keep track of days, I can keep track of episodes. I just put out episode 10 this morning. I was uploading all night. Well, I had my phone on airplane mode actually, so Walmart, this was good to us, man. This was good to us. It's a little chilly in the morning, which is very much welcomed. And so I'll ride, pray, consider my thoughts, probably the most out of any point of the day. And then turn the jams on closer to sunrise. It's a little bit of a later start, but this workout's kind of catching up to me. it's a haul, bruh, sis. It's a haul. Going over the interstate now. So we came from Sydney yesterday, and we have 52 miles to go to North Platte today, which is where the Platte rivers meet, the north and the south. And it's also got a lot of hotel options too, so if we get inside, that would be cool. Circling back to the skateboard analogy, because this is where the Platte rivers kind of bank together and start to drop in. This is the drop-in point of the skate park for me. 13 days to climb
at the next light, turn right.
13 days to climb to the top. All right, let's drop in now. All right, first train of the day. We can have some peace and quiet. I had to leave a very major part of the city, go into the city, small city, navigate their broken roads, and then the train just started for a couple minutes, so now a little peace and quiet after this truck passes. This guy is walking across the country. So there was a guy walking across the country, walking somewhere, but he had a QR code on his front and on his t-shirt. There's been an uptick in kind of that digitization of life where everybody's got a cell phone, everybody can make a QR code, and everybody's got a cell phone, so when they're driving past, they're gonna scan my back. Definitely in the last 5 years since I started doing this full time, again, there's been a credible amount of uptick of at least the digitization of it. All right, a little update. Corn is looking good out here. We're about 18 miles from Akidoba in North Platte, Nebraska, which is right next to the Hampton Inn. So last night we stayed at the Hampton Inn and we met Chris again, who worked for the Hampton, and we met last year. So she gave us a free room last night, and if she puts us on her family and friends discount, then it might be about the same price as maybe going to a Motel 6. The studio side, which has a fridge and a microwave, is $137. Now, I don't know how far that is from a Walmart, or we don't really need a whole lot of stuff. We just need to resupply for the evening and for tomorrow. So your guess is as good as mine at this point. North Platte, because it's got the most concentration of hotels and it's just hot. It's just been a hot week, and I knew it would be hot going on to the plains in the middle of the summertime, and so this is our way to combat that. So there are a lot of options, and right now we just want to get off the road for the day, finish our 52 miles, and get in the shade at least for the rest of the day. I mean, I guess my backup plan, if you guys ever wanted to wonder, we stay in the shade for the heat of the day, so bounce around to different shaded spots, keep a low profile, get some cold drinks, and listen to some podcasts, or I don't know, just find something cool to do for the day. And then when it gets closer to the afternoon, then hit the road again and ride another 20 miles or so to a fire department, a church, stealth camping spot. But if we can afford a hotel room, why not? So the Hilton Honors thing is taking a little bit more time and effort than I thought. It's kind of one of those glitches or something. I have to try to log in and request a password, and it's just not sending me to my email. So I got this like bubbling hope of like, I need to get off the road today inside, and so this is kind of tempting me with the rest through the trying to request a login from the Hilton Honors website. Frustrating, to say the least. All right, so it's 10:15, and I'm gonna go straight to the Hampton Inn, and I'm gonna get a new Hilton Honors account so that I can pass that off to Chris and see if she can add us to her family and friends, and we'll just kind of figure out where to go from there. I gotta eat, I gotta charge my phone. So welcome along as we figure out what to do, how to end this day. There's the awesome South Platte River. Beautiful. So before the discount, it's like $250 to stay at the Hampton Inn, which was a really nice Hampton Inn. Yeah, it's got a really good rating. But right now, I'm headed to, I got my credentials for the Hilton Honors account, and I'm headed out toward, well, there's a travel lodge. I could check here, but Motel 6 maybe. All right, so the trip has gotten harder than it's been so far. The lady here, she was like, yeah, we don't have anything available till 3, and so I mean, it's kind of misleading getting here, but thank you, Stacy, for sending us money. We gotta go to La Quinta now and see if they allow cats. All right, we got 1 hour till check-in. Yeah, I know, but it's only gonna be 1:45. Hey Robin, thank you so much. We're waiting to check in right now, but thank you. All right. Very cool, very cool. Thank you all for helping Marilyn and I. So the goal right now is to get her inside. I got her set up with her litter box and her food, and I'm just waiting to raise some money for food for myself. And call in fire department. But we're gonna keep a good attitude. We're gonna keep pushing forward. Amazing AC in here. Gonna strip the bike and wait for some more donations, run to the store, get some food, and then come back here and get ready for tomorrow. So it might not seem obvious. Scared that guy. It might not seem obvious, but I do have personal struggles with yeah, like all the open loops that are open between me eating, Marilyn getting cool, and there's some just sometimes I run into struggle. So today, big goal of mine was just to keep a good attitude, not to spiral, and things worked out. I mean, I hate that a lot of it's kind of wrapped up financially, but you know, who am I to to kind of keep people from being a blessing even to myself. So yeah, we ended up getting enough money for food too, and we're heading over the interstate to Love's Traffic and McDonald's. First meal of the day. Been up for 9 hours, no food. All right, 2:02 p.m. We're done. Clock me. We finished 52 miles today. Got up a little bit later than I wanted to, I guess. You know, it's just really hard to get up at 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. So today I got up at 4 o'clock. And then we rode. And we rode into the city, North Platte. And it's just expensive. I came through here last year, but it was during their Nebraska days. And so this place just gets busy. They have big headlining acts. So this is kind of an anomaly. Tomorrow there's a Motel 6. It's just about $100. And, you know, this was nearly 170. You know, we can figure something out. I gotta get through this intersection. I think this place is doing a pretty good job. They renovated the outside for sure. You can see the wood paneling, same roof. There's a photo of it from before. Must have been the same owner for a long time, but really good rooms, great AC, and time for us to chill with a view of a field. Ooh, got a hot tub and a big pool. Big pool and a hot tub. Beautiful view. Oh, this is a nice big pool. Saturday. So it feels like it's been day 13 for a while, but it's the end of the day. End of the ride. Excellent way to end the day. Another hotel. Dealing with this Nebraska heat, but we've evaded it for today. What more can you ask for? Get tough, Caleb. Watch this video.